Hello everyone, hope you're doing alright. Back out in the usual spot today. Coming here after work, absolutely knackered. It's Thursday afternoon, but the sun's come out so I just couldn't resist. Tomorrow is going to be a 4-day weekend for Easter, so yeah, I'm not going to mess about. I'm just going to crack on, try and find a short bit of crops, and hopefully we'll find something really nice. I'll see you in a bit. This is my absolutely first hole, first find. It's like a little hinge. It's got an EI, I think. So I don't know if that's some sort of book class, maybe. Nothing else on it. It's a bit battered, but anyway, first find so far. I've just had this. It was the tiniest little signal. I think it was like coming up like 4 or 5. But it looks really old. No idea what it is. Oh, it's gone. Maybe a medieval zipper or something. Oh, I don't know where it's gone. I'll find it in a minute. There it is. Definitely a hand etched design on there. Looks like maybe another hole the other side. I thought it was like a nail cleaner or something, but I don't think it is. Any ideas? Let me know. Right, I think we've got a little Roman here. See it? Let's see what it is. What do you reckon? Is it a rose farthing again? It's very square-like one, isn't it? Oh, it is. Well, that's only about, I don't know, 1300 years difference. You would have thought that they would be able to make better quality ones in that amount of time, wouldn't you? But yeah, Charles I, still pretty cool. Happy with that. Very nice. I think that's a mini little strap end. It's like folded in half. It's got like the little holes on the open end. I'm assuming that's got some leather in the middle still, maybe. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a bit of a beauty of a musket ball. Can't go wrong with a musket ball, I always think. They always look quite cool on a display. Part of a display anyway. So yeah, little lead ball. Now I've got a pair of balls. Excellent. Well, I don't know what this is. I think it might be worth a little clean up. See what that is. Some sort of ornament maybe? I don't know. I'll give it a little brush up. It looks hollow. And then we'll see what it is. So there it is. My initial thought was it was like a bit of Georgian furniture or something. Until I cleaned that out like that. And I think this is like a woad grinder. Well, the one half of it. And it would have been like on a chain or something. It just looks like too new though. So that would be like Roman or Iron Age or something like that. Like cosmetic, for cosmetics. You'd put it in there and you'd have another bit and you'd sort of grind it a bit like a pestle and mortar. But if that is what that is unbelievable. I've never found one before, so I'm not sure, but it just looks too well made. It's too good condition. I do not know. I'm right near where I found the denarius before, so I do not know. It's like, it's so heavy, but I think that is a beauty. I don't know whether to be excited or not. I am, obviously, because it's awesome, but yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I think it is. We'll go with that. That's probably going to be one of my top finds of the year, if it is. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm just going up and down a tram line at the minute. So much better than being at home, isn't it? God, what a beaut. I just wanted to cut in really quickly, give you a little bit of a close-up on this. I'm still absolutely amazed that I found this, to be honest. And it is in fact a woad grinder, or cosmetic grinder, from the Iron Age, late Iron Age. So over 2,000 years old.
It's got lovely decorations cut into it, and you can see on the underside where it's been worn smooth by grinding the herbs. Usually the woad, which is the Isatis tinctoria plant. I think it's the root, and it would give a blue dye, which they would probably paint their bodies with. Kind of like Braveheart, but 1,000 years before Braveheart, probably. The woad plant grows around the East Anglia area and was probably used by the Iceni tribe, most notably by Boudica. It could have possibly been used by someone who was part of their attack on Colchester. So that's a fascinating thing to think. I just can't believe that someone would, over 100 generations ago, would have worn this around their neck and used it daily, possibly, just to sort of create their sort of dyes and things like that. So for me, this is going to be a hard one to beat this year. Probably maybe one of my favourite finds ever, to be honest. So yeah, there it is. Anyway, back to Ed in the field.
Looking like a little copper down here. Maybe, let's see. Doesn't feel very heavy. Definitely a coin. It's got to be Georgian off here. I've always get Georgians. I don't know. Don't know what it is. Hang on a sec. No, I can't tell what it is. Maybe I'll find out when I get home. Check this little thing out. Don't know what it is. It's got a fleur-de-lis on there. Maybe off a buckle? I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Looks pretty old. Oh dear. Right, sun's getting low now. Getting really hungry, so just gonna head back. I think that is a really fancy woad grinder, so absolutely blown away by that. Probably a contender for one of my top 5 finds this year, and it's only April, so yeah, absolutely amazing. For this video, I'll probably take you guys with me somewhere else. I don't think I'll come back to this field again, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in a second. And I'm back. Same spot today. Didn't really fancy knocking on some doors at the minute. Just wanted to crack on and see if I can find the other half of that woad grinder. Had a little bit of a trim, as you can see, so yeah, spring is definitely in the air, so really excited for today. Just going to go up and down the tram lines on this little hillside here. I can't really go in between them anymore, it's just too long now, so yeah, anyway, we'll see how we get on. Well, this is actually my first hole, and we've got something here in the clod. I know what it is. Do you know what it is? These come up relatively often, but believe it or not, this is actually the first one I've ever found, so that's always a good day when you get a first, isn't it? See what it is? I'll pop it out anyway, come on. That is a Tudor clothes fastener. Quite a cool one. It would have been sewn into the clothes, and then, you know, you have a little loop the other end. Keep your clothes together. Yeah, should we give that a little clean? I think that's the best I'm going to do right now till I get back, but I'm not really sure what's on there. Some sort of berries maybe? I'm not too sure. But yeah, the holes don't go all the way through there, so you can see it's like solid on the back there. Copper alloy. Usually the hooks get snapped off, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, really happy with that. Excellent. Let's hope the rest of the day is like this. Right, I've just flipped this out and I can see it there. It's like a ring, but it looks a bit different, so I thought I'd film it. Looks a bit like an interesting outline. What do you reckon? Maybe some sort of brooch, I reckon. Let's take a look. Oh no, I think it's I think it's a broken spectacle buckle. Yeah. Yeah, it's got this side broken off here. Oh, that's a shame. Nice little Tudor one. This must be the Tudor end. The other corner is the medieval end. There you go. Very nice. Yeah, something old. Shame it's broken, but I still like it. Let's find something else.
Well, that one sounded semi alright. I didn't know whether to dig it or not, so I just thought I would, just in case it was like a deeper hoard or something, but I think that's a horseshoe. Yeah, I haven't dug a horseshoe for ages. Years, in fact. So yeah, don't know how old it is. Probably Victorian or something. Well, I think that was just a coincidence with the horseshoe, because it was like right here as well, and there's actually a good signal, so that's probably what I was actually hearing. It's in this big old clod somewhere. Oh, that's a button. So there you go. This button was next to that big old horseshoe, so always check your holes. Could have been hammered. It's quite an old button as well. Anyway, yeah, we'll carry on.
Alright, we're on to a little farthing shaped coin here. It wasn't a very good signal, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's Roman, to be honest. They come in quite low, don't they? What do you reckon? It's very round. Hope it's not a button. No. Oh, it's a William. Get in focus. See? GV there. In Latin, the V was a U. They didn't have U's. U's weren't invented. So, go William. It's alright. You can see his face there, can't you? See this side. Whoa, it's a bit crusty this side. Let me give that a quick rub. We'll see what it is like. Well, there he is. With his big old nose and his little hair tassels. William. And there's Britannia. I can't quite see a date, but that's not bad. Happy with that anyway. Excellent. Silver one, please.
I seem to find a lot of these pinfire ones. Usually you only find like one or two, but I must have found about 100 on this field. This is a 16 gauge one. They're usually like 12 or something like that, but I mean, they're pretty old as far as shotgun shells go, so I keep them all. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them though. Maybe someone collects them. This one looks, yeah, it's Ely Bros around the top there, London. So probably not a very rare one, but I always find them interesting anyway. Like musket balls, I guess. Well, I think we've got button of the day here. A little leafy one. Don't know which way it's going to go. Probably that way, I guess, but just a little fancy button. Anyway, those planes always be coming over here, ruining my shots. There he goes. Slow motion plane. That's really cool. I think they do, you know, flight experiences in the Tiger Moths. I think that's what it is. It's not too far from here, so they're probably wondering what the guy's doing in the field. Right, we got a little old coin here. I'm going to go rose farthing because I always say Roman and it turns out to be a rose farthing, so I'm going to guess rose farthing this time. Watch out, it'll be a Roman coin. Oh, I don't know what that is. Not a rose farthing, that's for sure. Oh, I think it is a Roman. Oh, I'm terrible at this, aren't I? Let me give that a little clean and see if I can see anything. Right, I think that's a goddess there, holding something. And I think that's the bust side there, looking to the right.
So that'll be 4th century, I think. One of the Constantine gang, probably. Yeah, Little Roman. I got it wrong again, didn't I? Oh, excellent. Any ideas what this is? I would say maybe a pretty fancy pewter buckle pin, maybe? Seems a bit fat for that though, so I'm not really too sure. Yeah, any ideas? Please let me know. Obviously it's broken on the end, it's got a hole through the middle there. So yeah, who knows? Well, I'm definitely going to say this one's a Roman. They always seem to break in the same way for some reason. It's missing a little edge there. See if there's anything on it. Oh yeah, there he is. It's like a Constantine with a it's got the little diadem on. Is that like the beady crown? Oh, just made it worse. Yeah, that's pretty cool. See a bit of detail on there. That's the top of his head. What's that going to be? Oh, I think that's a winged victory, maybe. Holding a little wreath in the top left there. Let me give that a quick rub. Yeah, there you go. Got a little bit right in there, and a winged victory, holding a wreath. Yeah, really cool. Don't get many with details like that on here, to be honest, so happy with that. Right, I've got something here. I'm not going to say it's a furniture mount again because it's probably something really cool. It's quite heavy again. I'm not sure how this is going to be or what it is. Well, I can have a guess though. Now that I've seen there's 2 holes, I reckon that's off a spur. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I'm going to go with spur. Part of a spur. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of what that looks like to me. Any ideas? Not too sure. It's very heavy, solid, don't know an age off the top of my head. Yeah, 2 holes there, pretty fancy. We'll go with that, shall we? Anyway, very nice. That's the 3rd bit of copper that I've had with this on now. It must have been some sort of decorated thing here. It's just got minced up over the years, like Canslaw, but not. Looks Victorian or Georgian to me, but yeah, I don't know. Some sort of pressed copper thing anyway. Well, I've got the D. I got the D deep in my hole. That's a very deep one. Victorian D buckle. Never gets old. How on earth would that end up in the middle of a field? Can't be any children around here, surely. Or maybe from the farm, I guess. They might play out here after harvest or something. I don't know. Pretty cool one though. Yeah, I don't know how old it is, but yeah, nice. Right, we got a big old signal here. It's just there, just below the surface. Let's dig it out, shall we? I reckon it's going to be a coin. Yeah, there it is. Big old Georgian coin. Let's give it a little clean and see what it is. There it is, George III. That'll be like 1806, that one, that design. Britannia's on there somewhere, that way up. There she is. A little bit crusty. I don't know if it'll improve with a bit of a clean, but we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, you never know. See what I mean about that pressed copper thing? There's another bit. It's spread quite far across the field as well, so yeah, Victorian Canslaw. Check it out. I think that's a crotal bell. I just sort of like scratched the surface away and I can see it there, look. I'm hoping it's going to be whole, but being a ploughed field, it might have had a bit of a beating, so let's see. come on. Come on. Oh, I think it's whole. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. How has that survived? Although, to be honest, a lot of stuff's pretty good condition around here, so maybe this used to be pasture. Oh, that's a nice one as well. Oh, that is a beauty. Check that out. Oh, it's definitely been a weekend of artifacts for me today. This weekend. Not a dent on it. I reckon that's going to be a ringer. Well, I hope it is. That's excellent. I love that pattern. The last one I found was a fish scale one, wasn't it? So, excellent. Really happy with that. Can you tell? That's cool. Very nice. Very good signal, as you can imagine. Is it cracked there? It might be cracked there. Well, I don't know. I'll clean it up when I get home anyway. Hopefully it'll be a ringer. Right, I think we're on to another Roman. See what I mean about them always breaking the same? They're just chipping the little edge off there. See what we got. Oh, it's not really rubbing off, this one. Feels a bit chunkier though. Oh no. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. Can't really see anything on there. Feels fat in the middle though. Yeah, anyway, another crusty Roman coin. Maybe it'll clean up later, but yeah, cool. Right, I think we're on to another Georgian here. Well, I'm just assuming it is because I don't really find many modern coins on here, to be honest, so well, fairly modern. Yeah, George III, the same design again, 1806. That one might clean up a bit better actually. Yeah, it's Britannia, hold on a sec. Yeah, there she is. Britannia. And there's George III looking to the right. I think I can just about see a 6 there, so that'd be 1806. So yeah, not bad. Right, here's our next one. Little buckle. Don't know how old that is. What's the sun? Yeah, I don't know how old that is. It's got like that old sort of look to it. But yeah, pretty cool. You can see it's been well used there. It's almost worn through. Yeah, nice. Right, I think we're onto a Jetton here. Might be a coin, but it's a bit thin. Let's have a look. What do you reckon? Mega thin. I'm gonna go Jetton, I reckon. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is. Nuremberg Jetton, Rose and Orb. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's pretty battered though. Yeah, that side's got a few details on. That side's a bit worn out. I think there's a rose in the middle. It's got some writing around the edge anyway. So yeah, that's cool. Lovely. Let's check out this. It's like a little bit of lead. Looks like a, I don't know, bunch of feathers or oyster shell or something. But I don't know if that's like a little pilgrim's badge or something like that. I think that would have been like some sort of pin maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's my first impressions anyway, but I could be completely off. Could be like some sort of furniture thing. I've said that before, but it's been something good, so yeah, pilgrim's badge. It'd be excellent if it was. I'll have to do a bit of research on that one, I think. Right, calling it a day. Oh, I've had some top level artifacts in the last couple of sessions, haven't I? 2 firsts. I mean, that Void Grinder absolutely blows me away. I think that's probably definitely in my top 5 ever finds. Definitely, well, it's going to be hard to surpass that for find of the year this year, I think. Maybe a bit gold, maybe that might win, who knows. But yeah,
I mean, I think this field's been teasing me today. Just give me all these lovely things, knowing that I probably won't be coming on again. So, yeah, or maybe it's just rewarding me for my hard work. I don't know. Maybe we'll think that way instead of the other way. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you guys have had a really nice Easter. And I'll catch you guys again soon. Maybe on a different place. So, anyway, cheers.